Would I be the asshole for reporting a doctor for indicating that I was cheating?
Well, I mean...
A little context before we get into it.
Okay.
I'm a 27-year-old female. My partner is 26-year-old male, and we've been together for 3 years. We have a great relationship, and from the day we met, we never saw or dated anybody else. I had a more quote-unquote fun past than my partner, but always got checked just to be safe. I got myself checked right before I met my partner, and I was all clear. Fast forward to October, just gone, I had just given birth via emergency C-section to our beautiful baby boy. This was after a failed induction, 3 sweeps, back bursts, 48 hours in labor, and a hormone drip. I was in the depths of postpartum depression. Not only the PPD, but my surgery went wrong, causing nerve damage in my arm and not being able to use it for 8 weeks after surgery.
Damn.
Myself and our son were in the hospital for 6 days after his birth. We went home and we were scared but excited. On the 10th day of his life, I noticed his eyes were getting puffy and a little gloopy and decided to call on a doctor as it was Sunday late evening. He asked us to come down, which we did, and there it was when it went all wrong. The doctor asked how old my son was. I replied, 10 days. He said, yes, I already know what this is, without even looking at him. He gave me this really long terminology that sounded like the furniture would move if you said it out loud. He told me to look it up when I got home alone. I live with my partner and our son. I looked it up in the doctor's office and nearly died there and then. It basically said conjunctivitis due to chlamydia. When I tell you I looked at him like he had 17 heads, this is actually common as some forms of the clap don't show up in women. I started bawling. I said that I don't have that and that I was tested before my partner and that I have been with nobody else since then. He looked at me and said, "Are you sure?"
Damn.
If I wasn't crying so hard, I genuinely would have slapped him. He looked at my partner with sympathy. I then said, I did not have a vaginal birth, so how could that have happened? This is a specific condition that is common, bearing in mind if you have a vaginal birth. He brushed off what I said, and he basically blamed and shamed me for absolutely nothing. We left there and I got home. I got a test kit for home and from the hospital. And ironically, would you believe, it was clean and clear. And so was my partner. Then we went to my child's actual pediatrician and he explained that was impossible as because I gave birth via C-section, but that he did have conjunctivitis, but bacterial. I wanted to bring him back and give the doctor a piece of my mind, calling him ignorant and inconsiderate to people and new mothers who already have a lot going on.